So what
Okay.
is this debate about? Because as you know, I'm a gamer. Been on YouTube for years.
Mm-hmm.
Before Rags, Sticks Riders, before last year, I've been here on YouTube gaming, posting gameplay, a
Uh-huh.
PlayStation game.
Uh-huh.
So I want to understand,
Yes.
because I've already been here, so
Okay.
it's kind of confusing. Do you not understand that when somebody's like there, and then other people come there, they have a problem with only a particular set of recent videos, even though other videos were posted by that same person, myself, that you guys didn't look at.
Okay. I'm
Like
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know. Most people say I don't play on PC, but I have PC gameplay on my YouTube channel.
okay.
I also have Xbox 360 gameplay on my YouTube channel,
Uh-huh.
Wii gameplay, and so on. So I wanted to know, as far as this,
As far as
I
what?
don't know, being a gamer debate. So what are you debating me about?
Well, what
Like
we're
on my skills on gaming?
no, what we're debating is the things you say towards PC gamers. You know, calling them beggars. A lot of people want more insight onto what you mean by a beggar because you usually call people beggars, but you never go into depth of as to why they're beggars.
You know the definition of begging, right?
I know the definition, yes,
Okay,
but people are
right.
willing to.
Do
People
you
are
you
not
game on
asking.
PC?
People are yes. People are not asking to have those games given to them. They are asking if they can purchase those games on their platform.
Not really. Nobody featured in most of my videos were actually saying I'm going to buy the game day one. Actually, a lot of PC fans I've talked
Okay.
to on my YouTube channel, they don't purchases.
Oh,
They believe that Steam sales are sufficient
okay.
and that they will wait for a game to be on a Steam sale rather than buy the game day one,
Okay. One thing you have to
which is
understand.
what the
Okay.
developers are waiting for to see the statistics of how many people actually will support their new games day one. They don't
Okay.
care about after day one or week one or the first month. They literally care about when the game first comes out. So if someone's gonna wait to buy their game when it's discounted, even though that community said we want this game,
Mm-hmm.
we want this game, but they don't go out and buy it day one, what's the point?
Okay.
So
So hold
my
on.
problem with the PC port begging trolls is that you're begging for games that you have no guarantee on buying day one.
Okay. There's your first problem with your argument. Day one purchases are not something that you should be supporting at all. Because when it comes to day one
You mean to
purchases,
tell me that every gamer across the planet Earth should no longer support day one purchases?
well, that is all completely choice. I am against day one
No, no, no.
purchases
You just said that's not something I should be supporting. Why shouldn't I support day one
okay.
content?
Because when it comes to day one content, when you receive the game, and the game could be bad or good, either way, sometimes games come out bad. For instance, let me see, let me think of a game. Let's take No Man's Sky as an example. There were a lot of people that got that game day one. And it doesn't matter if the game was of quality or not. The developers behind it got the money they wanted because people bought it day one instead of sitting back and waiting for reviews. PC gamers don't buy day one because PC gamers like to know if the game is of quality.
So why does it matter if a developer doesn't bring a game to your system day one?
Why does it matter if a developer doesn't bring it day one? It doesn't matter if they bring it day one. What matters is if they
It
bring it.
does matter because the
What?
problem with one of my newest videos about Injustice 2, people were begging on that petition. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Okay. Well, when you
What
say,
I want to do is
uh huh. Hello. Hold on, guys. Looks like Jay might have dropped out. No idea where he went. Um, he's out of the Discord. Uh, if anyone can get in contact with Jay on Twitter, I'll try right now. Could you ask him where he went? He just dropped out. I'll give him 5 minutes to come back. I am not satisfied with the 5 minutes. I actually want a full-fledged debate. I don't want to be left here with you guys in the audience disappointed. I want a full debate. So, we will give him 5 minutes to come back. If he doesn't come back in 5 minutes, we will probably have to close this down. Nobody else is allowed to enter the room. Everybody else leave.
Hello?
No, all of you
I'm about
leave.
to leave.
What's going on?
All of you leave.
I think he carried out. I'm leaving now, don't worry.
Sorry, don't mean to kick anybody out like that. It's just that I want to make sure I keep true to my word, and this is one-on-one strictly.
Use a bitch.
No, everybody out.
You sound like a Muppet.
Oh, hello, who is this?
Oh, he's back. He's back on PS4. I just came to tell you that.
Why did he leave?
I don't know. He said something. Hold up. He says his computer crashed or some shit.
Okay. Tell him I'll wait for him.
Alright.
We have a live audience waiting. We have 58 people live in the chat waiting. And I'd prefer if he came back in here and because, you know, his audience wants to hear him and my audience wants to hear me.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I just have to say that I told you so, okay?
Okay.
I'll leave now.
Now pop back out.
I'm sorry.
No,
Dude,
everybody out.
What's happening?
Everybody out. Everybody out. This is one-on-one. You guys are making this a mess. We got 62 people live in the chat waiting for JTech, who dropped out, said his PC crashed, so we are waiting for him. If he does not show back up, we will take that as a win, but I will be extremely disappointed because this is the first time JTech is, to my knowledge, debating with any PC gamer. I considered it an honor. There are many out there that would consider this an honor. So, if we could wait for him to come back in here. Not one of your goons, Jay. We want you. Discord ain't working. No, the Discord's live. Everything's working. I'm popping people out of here because I'm trying to keep it strictly... There's Jay. Okay. Well, Jay, just... No, I didn't kick you out, Jay. I did not kick you out. You dropped out, Jay. Get back in. Hold on. Jay, do not humiliate yourself. You gotta stick in here. Alright, Jay's back in the general, but I can't hear him. We are waiting. The Discord you put in the description isn't valid. Yes, it is. It is very much valid. We have 80 people watching, 80 people waiting. Come on, Jay. Do not let your audience down, and don't let me down. Everybody loves you, Jay. You're everybody's favorite. Come on. Everybody who's in the chat, stick with me. Jay is in the Discord. He's just not responding. Okay. I can't hear you, Jay. Hold on. You're going to have to turn your mic back on, Jay, or change your settings. No, Jay isn't he's not muted. His audio...
Oh!
There he is. Thank God. Everybody was sad. Everybody was really disappointed if you were going to drop out. They all wanted to talk. They all want to hear us debate this through. So, where did we leave off?
Where is the voice settings?
Did you turn that music
Default.
down in the back?
1 second.
All right. might want to turn it does kind of hurt the ear a bit.
Oh, sorry.
All right, there we go. That's
Where
better.
is-
Was there a
Not a big fan of Discord. Did not leave. I was here the whole time. Wow, it dropped.
Well, I
I
mean, it
actually was
showed that.
talking to you, and then something happened when
Okay.
I was getting the information. Like I said, this change.org petition that I covered in a video that I think you made a video about had a good portion of PC gamers asking for the game, begging for the game, the same exact time as the PS4 and Xbox One version, meaning there's a good portion of PC gamers that don't believe what you believe about day one content. Now, whether they're going to support it or not, that's up to them. But they do want the game on their system the same exact time it's on the consoles.
Oh yes, there are some. There are some. Yes.
There's not some. There's actually a growing amount. Now, what I want to know is why. You're
Why?
telling me that day one support isn't good. It's not good, but people want it, and those people are on the PC, and they're very, very upset that Injustice 2 has no word or mentioning of it even going to PC. And once again, this petition was made just before
Okay.
they woke up and realized that the game was not going to PC anyway.
Okay. So
There was a rumor about the game going to PC at a later date, but that has not been confirmed at all.
okay.
This change.org petition is clearly begging for the game Injustice 2 to be on the PC the same exact day as the consoles. Why is day one support important for PC gamers if you're not going to support the game day one?
Okay.
I'm very
Well,
confused.
now what you're saying here is that there are PC gamers who will purchase it day one, and then there are PC gamers that won't. I am on the side that doesn't do day one purchases. There are many day one purchases I regret.
Okay, so you do understand I'm a gamer.
Yes, I am too.
Okay, once again. So, for the audience to understand, I've been here before you in Rags.
On
Been
YouTube
gaming on
or
YouTube.
gaming.
Yes, gaming and gaming on YouTube
But how
before
does
you
that
in
matter?
Rags.
How does that
It matters
matter?
because this is supposed to be a debate between gamers, not a debate between debaters. This is
That
gonna
doesn't
be.
make any literal
Oh, it really
sense.
it makes a lot of sense because,
No, it doesn't, Jay. Look, if we're
like I told Trism, this is my wait up, time out. This is my weekend, right? I work during the week. I don't know if you understand how that goes. So
I do. I work. I have a full-time job.
it's a 3-day weekend. It is a 3-day weekend, and I really don't want to waste my time debating you on an endless loop.
It's not
So
a waste
once
of
again,
time. It's not a waste of time.
no, it is a waste of time.
Why?
You a rags dick sucker. I want to debate gamers. I don't want to debate like
Okay,
dick
then
riders.
debate me as a gamer then.
Are you a gamer?
I am a gamer. I game on the
I have
PC.
I have
a
my
catalog
credibility.
of video games. I am a gamer.
What's your latest game that you brought?
The latest
Full
game that I
price.
got, the latest game that I bought recently with my own money was Diablo 3, which I got last month.
That's an old game. I'm talking about like a brand new game, 2017.
There are no 2017 titles that have caught my attention thus far.
We're 5 months into 2017. You
Mm-hmm.
can't name one of the many list of
Okay, so
PC only exclusives that you brought.
Okay, let me
Like
let me
okay,
look
so
at my Steam
I
purchases
brought
real
seven.
quick.
I brought seven PS4 exclusives this year so far. That's example.
Okay, but what is your point? What point are you trying to make here by saying that?
Everybody to understand that you're a gamer,
Yes.
just not here to get the views off of this debate. Because we understand you're here for the views of the debate. Because I told you I did not
I'm
want
here
it to
for
be
more.
live streamed.
You did-
Didn't I tell you I did not want it to be live streamed?
But
Brian told you.
I do have the Twitter message that was sent by your boy Brian, who said that you were okay with the live streaming of this.
Did it anyway. So once again, are you here for the views? Are you actually here to see who's the better gamer?
Better gamer is irrelevant. We're not debating who is a better gamer. We're debating some of the points you made that PC gamers are beggars. That is the whole problem I have with you.
So
So
do you believe there are more petitions made to acquire PS4 or Xbox exclusives, or vice versa.
Okay, but these petitions that you're bringing
They're
up.
made. They're made in favor of the PC. They're not made in the favor
Yes.
of consoles.
Okay, but what is wrong with what is wrong with PC gamers wanting console games? Is there anything wrong with? Is there anything? Wait, hold on. Is there anything wrong with console
The
gamers?
biggest thing wrong with it is that people like yourself just confirm that you won't buy new things.
This is me.
So if
I
even
am
if
not
you
a
get the game, you
representation of
won't buy it.
everyone. I am not a representation of everyone. This is me. Just me. I
Hey,
myself,
Peter.
the last game I bought was Diablo 3. Well, actually, I could be
Diablo
wrong
3 is
because
a very old game. It is a very old game. There's
But
nothing
why does
new
that
about
matter?
Diablo 3.
Why does that
Matters
matter?
because if developers want to waste money investing on the PC gaming for day one purchases, it's a failure. If people like yourself won't
I am
buy
just
games.
okay. Hold on. There's a problem with your argument here. It's just me. I'm speaking
So
on
you
my
mean
behalf. I am not speaking on
to
the behalf
tell
of
me
every PC gamer.
the newest game you've ever brought, the newest game you've ever brought is Diablo 3.
No, that is not
That's the newest game.
Okay, let's look at the games that I bought recently in my purchase history real quick. Just so you can see what
2017 would be very easy. Just look up 2017. Tell me what games you brought this year.
Well, here's the thing. I don't buy the same games you do. Okay?
The fact of the matter is,
I have
PC
ukulele.
doesn't
Okay,
PC have more exclusives, right?
Let's see. Yes.
Doesn't PC have more exclusives?
Yes.
That means it shouldn't be very hard for you to name one of the exclusives you brought this year.
One of the exclusives I bought this year myself. Okay.
But that's only for PC.
That's only for PC. Okay, let's see.
That you brought at full price.
Okay.
No Steam sales, full price. Supporting the developers
here's the
that you
problem.
want to support.
Okay. You're acting as if Steam sales don't support developers because developers have a choice.
No, I didn't say that. Whoa, I did not say that.
Okay, but then what's wrong?
I'm under the impression that most PC gamers. I'm under the impression that most PC gamers claim that you want to support the developers. PC gamers, you guys want every game to be on every platform, but only in your favor. You don't care about the Game Boy Advance. You don't care about putting Bloodborne on the 3DS. You don't care about the cell phone. No, only in your favor. So that's why I'm asking you these questions. I want to see if you're actually a gamer or you're just using these talking points.
Okay, I have a library of over 76 games. Okay. I'm not going to lie, some of these were gifts, but so the ones that were gifts are bad games because I do a review series on bad games on Steam. But if we take a look, let's see. My recent purchases were, let's see, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Let's see. Then we have Battlefield 1. Then we got Ukulele down here. Then Doom. And then I got Dark Souls 3, but that was last year, obviously. But the thing here is, when it comes to me, because I am speaking on my own behalf, I am not speaking on the behalf of all PC gamers. That is the first mistake you're making here, because I myself am not the kind of guy that buys a lot of games within a single month. Because I continuously play a game that I like, because I usually dedicate myself to a single game, and if I really like it, I play it for quite a while. I mean, I still play Dark Souls 3. I still go back and play Doom. There's a lot of titles in 2017 that interest me, but if you're talking about titles that I do purchase, I purchased most of the big AAA games of last year. This year, there isn't a lot of AAA games that have my interest. So I am
AAA games that are on your system.
Yes, right. I have AAA games that are on my system.
Okay, I asked Trism this. Trism is also a rags dick writer.
Okay, why do you call people dick writers of rags?
Your whole channel screams, "I want to be rags. I want to be famous like rags."
Well, I actually want to be more like Top Hats and Champagne, but
yeah, I don't think so, bro. I mean, just go look at Rags' video, and then look at yours, and continue to do that cycle. You understand you're more like Rags than you believe. Okay. You do understand that.
I understand that I have a similar formula to Rags.
It might actually work for you in the long run, but it might actually not. We're still here about gaming, and you're not proving any points. There's
You
no
okay? But here's the
2017
problem.
games on your system that you're buying. You okay?
Okay, but this is
PC
me.
fanboys are
This is
always
me.
bragging about the long list of exclusives you guys have. It is
Uh-huh.
the fifth month. It's the fifth month of the year. You
Uh-huh.
really,
Okay.
really can't tell me one game you brought in 2017 that released in 2017.
Ukulele. That released like last month. I have that. Are you just I told you. You know what ukulele is, right?
Ukulele is a multi-plat. It's not a
Yes.
PC exclusive.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. Okay. When you
If you're
what
gonna
is
bring
your
up the
argument?
fact,
What is your argument here?
my argument is the argument that PC gamers use on me all the time. We have more exclusives. So if you have so many exclusives, you should be able to name one of the PC exclusives you brought in 2017 that released in 2017.
Okay, me personally, no. Because I am speaking on my own behalf. I am not speaking on the behalf of other PC gamers.
So do you game at all?
Of course I game. I have a library of over 76 games. Okay, and I play many of them.
That's
I
it.
do game.
76.
What's wrong with that?
No, I'm just wondering, like 76, shouldn't you have a lot more? With the Steam sales and all.
Well, the thing is, I am a person that pays bills. I pay mortgage, electricity, gas, phone bill, insurance. I have bills that I pay.
I know, but
when I invest in a game,
wasn't the debate about console gamers play more than PC gamers?
No, that wasn't
due
the
to
debate. The debate was that you call PC
Well,
gamers
okay,
beggars.
look. You told me that you brought ukulele, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking down your YouTube channel. I don't see anything related to ukulele except for this video you made about a big time YouTuber about something being racist in politics with ukulele. I didn't see you actually review the game here on YouTube.
Because I'm
Most
not a
of your
reviewer.
videos about
I don't review latest games.
What you're telling me is me scrolling up and down your videos, one being from Solid Rev and other YouTubers. You're making these videos to get views. You're not making these videos actually to
what
educate.
Is wrong to give you? And I do educate. I do correct misinformation in those videos. So I do provide education.
No.
Have you? How many?
I'm talking about actually gaming. How can you not show the PC gaming community that is following you here on YouTube your gaming skills?
My gaming skills.
I wanted to actually see if you play.
Because that is not the interest I have on YouTube. That is not the interest I have on YouTube. My interest is to make the type of videos that I make, which are topical videos that talk about things with video games.
Once
or
again,
when I critique people that say bad things about PC gaming.
You're ignoring a claim that you made upon yourself.
What was the claim that I made?
You told me you're a gamer.
I am a gamer.
Where's your proof?
My library. Are you being that fucking dense right now?
You have no video proof of you. You don't have any video proof?
Let me DM to you my Steam account. Because, I mean, the kind of proof you want. I
actually want to see your proof of you playing a game. Sitting down, playing a game for your viewers. Do you have any proof?
No. What you want me to do is make content that doesn't offend.
No.
You want me to make videos where all I do is play video games, but that's not my interest. Those aren't the type of videos I wish to make.
You're putting words in my mouth to make you sound better. I've never said that. Okay. You said that.
No, but I'm assuming that. I am assuming that about you because you're transparent.
And you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
I wanted to see one video on your YouTube channel.
Okay, you want to see my videos with gameplay? Okay, let me name them. Let me name them because you
No.
No,
I'm looking at your short list of videos right here.
My short list of videos. Yeah, because I have not been on YouTube for that long. But okay,
how long have you been on YouTube?
I've only been on YouTube for about a year. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll through my videos.
Whoa! You lied. You just lied to everyone that subscribed to you.
What did I lie in?
Said you've been on YouTube for about a year.
I've been producing content for a year. Yes.
YouTube channel for longer than a year.
Yes, I've had my channel longer than a year, but I started producing a content just a year ago. I created this YouTube channel, but I started producing content for it about a year ago. When I created the YouTube channel, I created it so that I could claim the name before anybody else. And then I started producing a content a year later.
This seems really suspicious. This whole
No,
thing
there's no
seems like
suspiciousness to it.
no. It does. It seems like I'm dragged into this weird ass live stream debate so you can get extra views on your YouTube channel. And
I don't need
I've
views
been
from
through.
you. I don't need views from you.
I would say so. How many videos have you made upon other people, including myself?
Okay, how many
That
videos I've
gained
made
more
on other?
views
How
than.
many videos have I made on other people? Okay, let me go ahead and look.
Oh,
Here's my
whoa!
playlist.
Let me clarify that.
Okay.
People with their faces in the thumbnails, which I'm looking at it quite a lot.
Okay,
So
but what's wrong with
how
that?
many of those? Whoa! That means you're making the video for another purpose, not to educate anybody about gaming, but
Okay,
to
but
use
are you-
other
are
people.
you- are you-
You're using other people's content to get more views on your YouTube channel. That's
No,
not what
I
a
am
gamer would
transforming
do.
that content. It's transformative. I use their content for creative purposes. So I show their video to counter their
You
points.
just admit it. You just admit it.
Admitted what?
You're using other people's content to make yourself look better.
I am using their content, yes, and it does make me look better, yes. What is wrong
But
with
that
that?
has nothing to do with gaming.
Nothing to do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and look at my videos that have things to do with gaming. Let's see. The 7 worst gaming fan bases. Pikmin 3DS. Games aren't hard anymore. Defending Sonic. Should you pre-order the Nintendo Switch? Doom gives me hope. 10 things Fallout 4 does wrong. Open world fatigue. These are all topical, video game related videos. AAA versus indie, and does it matter? Let's see what I'm saying. Worst Steam games ever. And then over here, we have videos where I recently, well, not recently, but within, say, about the last 3 months, I have some on people, yes, but they are less in comparison to the videos I have on gaming. And then if you're asking whether I have gameplay in my videos, yes, I have gameplay in my videos. I have a video series called Food for the Mind, where I do commentary while playing a game in the background. So, yes, I'm a gamer. But it clearly seems that you didn't even look through my videos. You only found the ones with people's faces, and you somehow think that getting viewership from doing videos on people is bad.
Food for the mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
What?
And you've been on YouTube for 1 year, and you have 7 videos that you want to claim that you can use as gaming reference to your skills?
I don't. Here's the problem.
Bro,
here's the
you're a
problem.
drama
No.
queen.
Here's the problem.
Listen,
My
you are a
YouTube
drama
channel.
queen.
No.
You're here for views.
Yes,
And I want everybody to
views.
understand that. Exactly.
What's wrong with? Okay, what's
So
wrong with
you're
being here
not
for
a gamer.
views? What's wrong with being here for views?
Not a gamer.
I'm not a gamer.
You know why? I have no problem with you.
I've
confirmed.
been gaming.
You're not here. No, bro. You're not here for gaming. I'm here for gaming. You're not here for gaming.
I'm here for gaming and views. You're not making any sense.
Do both.
That is a poor
You
argument.
can't do both. It's
Well,
not
I can't
a
do
poor
both.
argument,
I
bro.
can't do both. Why? Why can't I do
So
both?
let me ask you something.
Are you saying you don't enjoy views? Are you saying that?
Videos.
Are you saying
You
you
have
just put
7
videos and you don't
videos.
want views? You make
You
no
have
sense.
7 videos. You have 7 videos in Food for the Mind. Only 7.
What is wrong with that?
This is
That is
what
a series
you,
that
what you
that's a series that I
quote-
started not too long ago.
You've been on YouTube for a year.
Yes, I've been on YouTube for a year, and I have
Gaming-related
7 videos. And that's
Only 7
gameplay,
gaming.
and I have videos that are game related, and then I have videos where I criticize people that say false things about the PC. And then I tried giving my take at doing SJW videos, but I'm not exactly a big fan of those, so those aren't my focal
What is
point anymore.
what the hell does SJW have to do with gaming?
Here's
You're
the
supposed to
problem.
play
Here's the problem with you, Jay. Jay, here's the problem with you. Here is the problem. You think that I only want to make
wait up.
one
Is this-
specific type of video. You think I am locking myself
is this the
to
problem
one
now?
genre of video.
Never said that. Once again, you're assuming what I think.
Because you've made it obvious that that's what you even said yourself. I can't do both gaming and want views. Does that explain? That explains why your videos don't get a lot of views. Because you clearly don't want views, right? You just want to put gaming videos, but you don't want views, right?
Thank you.
Right? You don't
so
want views.
much.
You don't want views.
Tango,
no,
you just admitted to the whole YouTube community. This little thing right here is for views. This is
Yes,
for
it's
you
for
now.
views. I have
Yes,
an
you want your
audience.
channel to get bigger, right?
And what is wrong with that?
Exactly.
No,
So
no,
you
no, no.
use
What is
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
wrong
whoa.
with that? What is wrong with that?
You're using me. You're using other people that are bigger than your channel to gain more views.
I
Your
use smaller
focus is
people
not
too.
gaming.
I use smaller people too. Yeah.
Your focus is not gaming.
My
Your
focus
focus is
is
not gaming. You're
gaming.
here.
Okay. Are you
Oh, your
saying that?
focus is views. Your only focus here on YouTube is
God, you're
views.
such a
You want to
fucking
know
idiot.
why?
It hurts
Because
my
if
head.
you're a fucking gamer, why did you show up 1 year ago?
What?
I haven't
That doesn't make
seen
sense.
you on-
Okay, because let me explain to you. Let me explain to you since you're a fucking idiot. So let me go ahead and explain to you real quick.
God, bro.
All right.
Whoa,
A
whoa,
year
whoa, whoa.
ago,
I'm an
I
idiot,
did
but
not have the equipment.
You can't get on YouTube. You can't get on YouTube and be a gamer.
No, listen.
I'm the idiot though. But I've been on YouTube since 2011,
God.
knowing how to operate a computer. But I'm the fucking idiot.
My
I
God.
think you're the fucking idiot,
No,
bro.
because you're assuming that I've had the computer and the software and all of that stuff that I needed to start doing this and being serious with it, which I didn't a year ago.
What were you
When I
doing
started a year ago, I had finally gotten Sony Vegas. I had finally gotten a microphone. I had finally gotten the software that I needed to start my channel, and then I started. But
What the hell is that crap?
What do you mean?
So
What,
you mean it?
you're,
Wait
are
up,
you an
wait
idiot?
up.
Oh my
You're
God.
telling me you just started last year because you needed to get all of that stuff to be relevant on YouTube.
Yes, because I want to display professionalism, something that you will never get a taste of because your content is garbage.
Thank you for all the kind words about my channel, but you still need me here to generate views. Thank you so much.
I don't need you. My videos, some of my videos get more viewership than yours do.
This debate
This wasn't a debate.
was your
This was
idea.
you displaying how much of an idiot
No. You asked Brian for debate. You were excited for this debate.
Yes.
This debate has exposed exactly why you are here on YouTube.
For views? Because YouTube is a platform where people watch stuff? Oh my gosh. Shocker, right? Shocker. How dare people go to YouTube and want to watch things?
You're only participating in 1 year of this current gaming generation. Only 1 year. And that makes you relevant? Why?
What do you mean?
Why does that make you relevant? Why should anybody follow you? You don't have gaming credibility at all.
Because people like my content. People like what I do. People like my opinions on video games. People like the opinions I have.
We're talking about gamers.
I am a gamer.
You're a drama queen. You're here for the views. You're not here for the gaming.
Newsflash, drama's fun. Newsflash, drama's fun. People like drama. I like drama too, but I also like gaming. I talk about video games. And then I talk about people like you.
Oh, you critique people that actually play video games. It's a big, big difference.
I critique people that say dumb things. I don't critique people for playing video games.
You understand well how this thing works, and you seem to have wasted tons of my time pretending to be a gamer, dragging me into this shitty ass debate.
Do you not understand that views make people relevant?
Understand this?
Do you not understand that views are required to make people relevant? The only reason you're relevant is because you're that dipshit that rags me to video on. And that's all you'll ever be known for is the guy that rags me to video on. So, clearly you needed the views to be relevant, didn't you?
That is hilarious.
No. Actually it is hilarious. Yeah, you're right.
You completely ignore the fact that my birthstone here on YouTube says 2011 and yours says 2015.
You're again going with your peasant topic switches. Switching the topic.
No, not really.
Yes, really, and you've done it like 4 times.
Before you guys found me, bro. Okay. You guys found me. I didn't find you.
And? No, actually, I found you because of Rags. I didn't actually go out of my way and see your channel.
Exactly. We go back to the beginning of this live debate that you're a Rags dick rider. You would not know about me if it was not for Rags because you're not a gamer. So nothing that I posted on this YouTube, nothing I posted on my YouTube channel would ever generate you to here. Why? Because you're not a gamer. You would not want to come to this channel.
You're an idiot, is what you are. Because I do play video games quite often.
The name calling is really just a mask for your insecurity in actually playing games.
Okay.
17.
No. Okay, Jay, you have to understand.
brought.
You haven't had
Do
an
you
argument that makes
understand?
sense. You haven't had an argument that
Okay.
makes sense yet.
My argument here is that you want to brag about PC and it being superior and having more exclusives, but you can't even name one that you brought this year. Not one. Not one PC exclusive.
I bring those
you brought.
exclusives in as an argument because when console gamers say that the PC doesn't have exclusives, I say, yes, here's the list of exclusives. That doesn't mean I play them. I'm just giving an example that there are exclusives. Are you saying, when people say, oh, you got exclusives, Jay, and one of the exclusives you give them is the Order 1886, and they go, do you play that, Jay? Are you going to proudly say, yes, I play that?
Yes,
that
I did
piece of shit game.
Yes, I played the game, and I platinumed it.
Wow. Okay.
By completing that game 100%. As a gamer, I am proud of that game.
Jesus Christ.
You, however, you're not even proud of your own platform.
I am not proud of my own platform. That's why I totally don't make videos on it.
You cannot even answer my question. What 2017 exclusive did you buy that was exclusive to the PC?
Does it matter if I bought one or not? Is the question.
It would matter if you actually support your platform, or you're here pretending so you can generate views.
You support
off
the PC. The PC isn't reliant on exclusives only. The
that
PC
is your gaming
runs on AAA
right?
games, just like consoles do.
That's
and
your
if you're
gaming
asking which
preference,
exclusives
right?
I play on the PC, I play exclusives like League of Legends quite often. Are you saying that's not a relevant game? Because I play that one a lot.
So you're just playing only one?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead here and look through the.
Let me go. I'm gonna look through the PC. I play Sims 4. Okay, I play Sims 4 on the PC. I brought it day one, 2 times. Day one, pre-ordered it also, and I play Sims 4 on my gaming laptop.
Is your argument that I have to buy every PC exclusive in order to show my
Never
support?
said that. Never said that.
No, you never said that.
I support only one game. I supported only one game on the PC.
Okay.
Only one game. But
all right. And what? Okay. What's your point?
I'm not a primary PC gamer. I game more on console than on my gaming laptop. You, however, are a PC warrior, and I would expect you to actually have 2 games underneath your armpits.
2 games. Okay. Let's see. I have Undertale. That's a PC exclusive. I have Visceral Cleanup. That's a PC exclusive.
What the fuck is Undertale?
You don't know what Undertale is. You're kidding me.
No.
You don't know what Undertale is. Are you laughing because you don't know what the game is?
Real, what is Undertale?
You don't know what Undertale is.
Go search it on let me go search it on Metacritic.
Oh my god. This is literally the worst day of my life.
Thank you, man.
Jay, why
you don't know how much that means to me.
Why do you play on console exactly? I want to know.
We have great games.
You have great games, and we have great games on the PC too.
I know. I played a lot of them.
You said you only played one. You just said that like a minute ago.
I played one that was exclusively on.
What
the
did
PC,
you say? I played a lot.
Then there were actually other PC exclusives that made their way to the PS4 this year and last year that I've been enjoying, like Skyforge. I played that shit for like a whole fucking month.
But you didn't play it on the PC, so you don't support the PC, right?
It doesn't really matter. It's actually started on the PC.
Apparently it matters to you.
Undertale. Is that all one word? Undertale PC.
Oh, God.
Sitting at a 92 on Metacritic.
Yeah, it's a great game.
What does it look like?
What do you mean, what does it look like? Look it up yourself. It's a pixel-based game, but it's a fantastic game.
On your channel?
Yes, I have what do you mean? Is it on my channel? Like gameplay? No.
Like, I mean, if you reference a gamer saying, "Oh, you should play Undertale. That's a great game. You should have some gameplay on your
your
channel."
idea of what a gamer is somebody who only posts gameplay on their channel? Is that your idea of what a gamer is?
But you don't know how many gamers I've actually helped out on YouTube before 2016 when you guys showed up.
You've been a stepping stone. So yes, you've helped people, but as a stepping stone.
A stepping stone?
Yes.
No, I've posted tons of content of games that you don't want to play.
Who said I don't want to play them? I can't play them. They're not on the PC.
And?
So
what
that doesn't mean I
the
don't want to
fuck
play
is
them.
Undertale?
My God.
What is this stuff?
This is gotta be the worst day of my
I'm
life.
trying so hard to find out what Undertale is. This is one of my biggest problems with the PC
Hold on, let me get a
fan base.
piece of paper so I can mark down these topic switches. Because I gotta keep track of all this shit.
It's
Because
just
you can't
it's
stick to one
just
topic.
amazing that it's just amazing. You brought up Undertale, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the exclusives you play, but none of the PC community here on YouTube will post gameplay. They just post cartoons.
Nobody posts gameplay of Undertale. Oh my lord.
I'm on the third page
Oh
of
my
YouTube and I have
lord.
gameplay. I'm on the third page of YouTube and I haven't saw any gameplay for Undertale.
Yeah, how many people here in the chat say that's bullshit? How many people in the chat? Everybody say bullshit. Everybody say that's bullshit.
I put the fifth page, and I still I found it here on the fifth page 5 days ago. Undertale by Underlab on YouTube. Looks like a game I could play on the NES.
And
Oh my god, just not my cup of tea.
okay, it's not your cup of tea. So it's an exclusive,
Yeah.
is it not?
You completed it? You beat it?
Yes, I did. I am now going through a passive run on it.
It matches up to other games that made a 90 on Metacritic.
Uh-huh. And
That's your opinion.
are you a troll, Jay? Are you a troll or are you legitimate? Like, are you legit with like the way you think, or are you a troll? Let me please. I want everybody to find out today if Jay is a troll or if he's legit.
You're having a lot of fun with this. I'm not, but
Yeah,
it's
you're not
really
having fun
getting
because you're an
boring.
idiot.
Well, look, the name calling doesn't really bother me. I've been called much worse than that. But you're
Yeah.
gonna have to try harder. Look, here for the drama, you're here for the views. You're not a real gamer. What I want to ask
that
you,
doesn't
just a
make
big
any
one
sense.
of
Are you
the
saying
biggest,
gamers can't like drama? Are you saying gamers can't like drama? Is that what you're
the
saying?
biggest favor? Could you please, and I don't want to seem like a hassle. Just leave me alone.
Leave you
Look, you have
alone.
wasted my time. You're not a gamer.
I am a gamer. I
You're a
play video
fraud.
games. I am a gamer.
You've been on YouTube for 1 year. You haven't even played anything on a console.
Because I
Nothing
don't
on the
own a
console.
console.
Do
Because
you
I don't
even
own
own a console?
No, I don't.
Have you ever owned a console?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever? What's your last console you owned?
The PS3. That's where I stopped. That's where I moved to PC.
3 exclusives you can name that you played and completed?
Let's see. I beat Uncharted 1. Let's see. I beat Demon Souls, and I beat Killzone 2.
You have a PSN ID we can track.
Let me see. PSN ID. I'd have to boot up my PS3 just to look at that.
So you still own your PS3?
Well,
just
I
don't use
haven't
it
played it in 2 years. I haven't turned it on in 2 years because, it got the yellow dot because, consoles.
Yeah, my PS3 never got a yellow dot.
Which PS3 model do you have?
I had the fat, the one that came out in 2008.
Same here. That's the one I got.
Then I had the slim, and now I have
Never
the
got
super slim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At any malfunctions, but I do want to ask you, why have a dead system in your house? Why not throw it out? You're a PC gamer now. You don't need that.
Here's the thing that you don't understand. I moved to the PC because I wasn't happy with the consoles of this generation. But if I look
you
over,
only owned a PS3.
If I look over here to my left, I have the consoles I've owned throughout my lifetime. I have an NES. I have a Super Nintendo. I have a Sega Genesis, a Nintendo 64.
You have any
a PlayStation
visual
1,
proof
a
of this?
PlayStation 2.
Any visual
I will
proof?
take a picture of it and show it to you on Twitter. They're all hooked up onto a
Gladly.
classic Sony TV.
I don't really. Once again, see, like you look. This just proves how much of a noob you actually are. You're claiming you own stuff but can't show it.
I told you I was going to take a picture and show it to you.
Let me
Twitter.
ask you something.
Okay, fine. I totally ignore what I just said.
On YouTube. Have you even got on camera to do an unboxing for any of your
No, because
PC?
I don't want to show people my face. I like my privacy.
So you don't look anything like that cartoon picture that you keep posting up?
That is irrelevant.
So you don't look anything like that?
I wish not to give away what I look like.
Hmm.
And what's wrong with that?
Just a fraud.
I'm a
Like
fraud.
I can't take
Why
you
am I a
seriously,
fraud?
man.
Why am I a fraud? And why
Look,
can't you take me serious?
the bet's still on. If you can get to 111,000 subscribers
You'll delete your
by
channel. You'll
yep
do it.
by the end of YouTube, I mean by the end of this year, I will be off of YouTube. Literally, like it just doesn't really matter.
Can you go
It
ahead
doesn't
and
look like
repeat
you're
that?
doing pretty good.
Repeat that. Repeat that one last time.
Oh, 11 million subscribers. You know what? Better yet, this is a challenge for you. Let's see how popular you really are. If you have more subscribers than Rags by the end of the year, I will leave YouTube and I will give this channel to you.
So you're changing the goal. No, I don't want your channel. It's garbage. But you're changing the goalpost now.
Oh boy. Yeah. Dick Rider, so prove it. Pass him.
You're
Pass
changing
him
the
in popularity. Pass him in popularity. Pass him
Do you
in
realize that's out of
subscribers.
my power, right?
No, no,
That is
no,
completely
no,
up to
no.
the subscribers.
You're better than me. You're better than Rags.
I will be
Prove it.
surpassing you eventually. You realize that too, right? That I'm going
Okay,
to surpass you.
can you surpass me before E3 on June 12th?
I have no idea. YouTube's unpredictable. I can't honestly predict that.
No, 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 no. YouTube can't be unpredictable. If you think your content's better
So
than
are
mine,
you better
can
because you
actually
have more
pass me.
subs? Are you better because you have more subs?
You're talking about goalposts. It should be an easy goalpost for you.
Here's the problem. I can't
It's
predict
June
if that
12th,
will happen.
man.
I
It's
can't-
June 12th.
See, you
Remember-
want to move these goalposts.
Remember, you told me on Twitter that you were gonna have more subscribers than me before E3. Remember, and you're not doing a good job of it. So I just wanted to know, like,
You're saying I'm not doing a good job of what?
doing a good job of proving to YouTube that you're not a fraud.
Why
People
would I be a
smell it.
fraud? Why am I a fraud? People smell that I'm
First
a
of
fraud.
all-
Everybody in the chat,
first of
I'm
all,
a
you're not a
fraud.
real
Everybody,
gamer, bro.
hashtag Free Tango's a fraud. Do it now. Hashtag free.
Fruit Tango, yes. Look, bro, you're not a fucking real gamer. You're
Why am I not
here
a
for
real
the wrong
gamer?
reasons.
Why am I not a
You're
real
just
gamer?
not, bro.
I gamed for at least 17 years of my life. Why am I not a
18
gamer?
years.
17 years of my life, and I just started doing YouTube about a year ago. I don't know why that blows your mind. You've been on YouTube for 6 years, and you've only amounted to 7,000 subs. So
4 different channels, but that's not important.
4 different channels.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've been here since 2007, but you wouldn't know that.
No, I do know that. I even mentioned in my video that you've been on YouTube for over 6 years.
You only know what Rags knows. And
No,
that just
I know what
proves
I
that
know
you're
from
a
your
dick
channel
rider.
because I watched a lot of videos on your channel before making a video on you. But
Wow.
clearly, you didn't watch any of my videos before saying anything.
Watch my. No, not really. I don't.
So then you've been wrong about a lot of things.
I'd be 100% wrong if I had to watch any of your failure content.
My content's failure. You heard it, guys. Hashtag Free Tango's a failure. Do it now. Hashtag Free Tango's a failure.
You're making yourself look
People
like
say it. 7K subs for 6 years is pathetic. I agree on the Undead Legacy. I mean, I've only been on here for a year, and I'm getting close to 2,000 subs.
You said I had the exact number of 7,000 subs for 6 years?
No, that is an estimate. That's a rough estimate. Come on.
Oh,
You know that's a rough estimate.
Well,
You
I
know-
don't dick ride people. I'm not here to make friends, so of course.
Or clearly you're not, which is
I'm
why
not
you're
good.
very disliked by even
Exactly.
the PlayStation community.
Who in the PlayStation community might?
People
I
that I
actually
have
love.
talked to, that I've gone onto PlayStation videos and
Can
I
you name-
commented something.
Can you
comment.
name any of them?
No, I can't name the people specifically. How am I supposed to remember these people?
You should be able to name one of the PlayStation gamers that thinks I'm a failure. They should have been on here before I have, and not dick rided off the coattails of the PS4 success, right? You can't name just
God, that
one.
doesn't make-
You can't. Whoa, you can't name one. Really?
No, I can't because these are people I
So
talked
wait
to
up. We
once.
go back to the same. We go back to the same thing. You can't even name one 2017 PC exclusive. Now you can't even name one witness that says I'm a failure here on YouTube. That's also a PlayStation gamer
I can't name one 2017 PC exclusive. I can't.
that you support it.
That I supported. Does it matter if I support it? Why does it matter if I support it? Exactly.
It's because it shows everybody that's watching that you're a true gamer and you support the PC and you're not here just for
Buying
views.
exclusives doesn't mean you're a true gamer. At all.
Well,
and what is a true gamer?
I don't
Give us
even-
your definition of a true gamer. Please, Jay. What is the definition?
Someone on YouTube that's actually going to be here to support the gamers,
so you have to be on YouTube
educate
to
them
be a
on
gamer.
what
Okay. You have to be on YouTube to be a true gamer. Okay, there's your first claim.
you're here on YouTube, aren't you?
Yes, I'm on
To
YouTube.
be here, you expect to be here next week, right?
Yes.
So when a new game comes out and is exclusive to your platform, do you let any of your friends know a new game's coming out? You should check it out.
Well, I let a few friends know, personal friends. I don't let people on my channel know because I'm not the person that lets people know when games are coming out. That's not the purpose of my channel. You still haven't figured out what the purpose of my channel is either, so.
I don't really care because I don't plan on subscribing. You don't play betas or demos and review them and let people know. Oh, maybe
No,
this is
because
interesting.
that's not the kind of content I make. I
So,
make topical gaming content. I talk about things that have to do with gaming.
Talk
And then
about
on the
pe-
side, and then on the
talk
side,
about
I do
people
PC.
that have to deal with gaming.
No, and then on the side, on another side series, I critique people that say bad things about the PC platform or wrong things about the PC platform.
Okay, so those side notes of those people, those videos have generated way more views than the other side. Am I correct?
Actually, no. The videos that have generated the most views are videos where I talk about Destiny or the one where I talk about ukulele.
What's wrong with Destiny?
I'd never said there was anything wrong with Destiny in my videos. I point out an article written by Game Rant in the video where I criticize that one guy says that Destiny 2 coming to the PC would be bad for the community, and I pretty much just rip apart that article. And then on another...
I would definitely agree, but it's not bad for the community. I think it's going to be good for the community. I think Destiny 2 coming to PC and the way that it's coming is one of the best things that has happened for you guys in recent memory due to the fact that it's not on Steam. I really, really support not being only on one platform. As you know, I'm getting the 2DS XL when it comes out this
Okay.
July.
So I got a question there. Okay, you say you support Destiny coming out on all platforms, right?
No. I support Destiny coming on Battle.net, not on Steam.
Okay, that's fair. I think it's alright coming out on Battle.net too. And I agree that it's good.
Are you going to support it?
Am I going to support it? I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see how the reviews go and see if the game is good before I decide if I'm going to get it. That's how
So
I am.
you're not getting it the first week or the first month. You're just gonna wait.
No, I wait. I'm
So
the kind of
you
person
do
that wait.
understand like Battle.net because Activision and Blizzard are like partners and shit. They're not getting any discounts on that game. That's why they're putting it there so they can get 100% of the profit. And
Yes.
most of the people that like to purchase stuff on Steam understand that games will be discounted at a short time. So they will be able to enjoy the game sooner rather than later. So I'm excited that it's on battle.net so we can actually see how many PC gamers are actually going to support a game that was not previously available on your system.
I'm pretty sure quite a few are going to support that game, yes.
More so than the consoles community.
I can't guarantee that. No, I don't think so because Destiny 2 has a longer history on the consoles, so people will buy them on the consoles. I'm still trying to figure out what point you were trying to make there.
Well, I mean, I always get these rumors that the Steam community has like something 100 million people or
125 million active users.
active users. Okay.
125 million active users. And not all of them play these AAA games. Because on the PC,
has any of the games on your PC sold over 100 million?
Over 100
exclusive to the
million.
PC.
PC games that have sold over 100 million. Let me go ahead and look that up.
PC exclusives.
Alright. And if people in the chat have it too, let me know if anyone knows who's that have sold over 100.
A lot of fucking cheap games on Steam.
And what's wrong with that?
That's good. That means you should be able to find that.
Let's see. 100 million copies. Number one. What do we got for number one? Hold on. The chat. Did the chat freeze? Is nobody talking in the chat? hold on. Is the chat still alive? Oh, there it is. Okay, a PC. Can you guys name a PC game that sold over 100? Okay, Dota 2 sold over 102,570,259 copies. Well, I wouldn't say it's sold because I'm pretty sure Dota's actually free. Is it free?
Whoa. We're talking about sold numbers that are only exclusive to the PC. We're
Yeah,
talking about
Dota's.
the PC. So why is someone putting up Minecraft?
I don't know why people are putting up Minecraft.
We're
Okay,
putting.
so Dota
we're
2,
talking about games,
there's over
we're talking about
102
games that sold over 100 million copies.
Let's see. Oh, that's World of Warcraft. Let's see. CS:GO has sold over 100. Did CS:GO sell over 100?
I'm
You
not
said-
sure. You might want to go check.
Did you say
Google
over
for
100
that
million
one.
or 100,000 copies?
Or 100 million players? It's
Over 100 million players. I thought you said copies of a game sold.
I don't. Well, somebody's saying 100 million copies. I'm not sure who it is though.
You said name a PC game
Yeah,
that sold over 100 million copies.
CS:GO is not exclusive. I played CS:GO on my PS3.
You
So
play
that's
CS:GO
not
on your PS.
exclusive.
Do you really play CS:GO on your PS3? Do you really?
Played CS:GO on my PS3. I have the
Uh-huh.
trophies.
So
Wait
when
up, so
servers
you don't- wait up.
servers to the PS3 and 360 drop, where's the only place you're going to be able to play that game?
Yeah, but the game's
PC.
not exclusive. So it was and existed somewhere else, so it's not exclusive.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, it's just not.
Okay.
That's how it works, right?
Mhm.
Skyforge is on PC. It's on PS4. It's not exclusive.
Okay. Do
Platforms.
you have League of
Mo-
Legends on? Do you have League of Legends on the PS4? Do you?
No, I'm not. I really don't even know what that game is yet.
Uh-huh.
I still don't know what that game is.
Let's
So
see.
that sold over 100 million.
League of Legends has over 100 million monthly active users. That's more than any console
Sold.
game.
We're talking about copies sold, not accounts.
You just said
I said copies sold. I literally said copies sold.
you just oh my god.
Just drop it. You lost that one.
No.
Let's continue.
You move. This is
Did I
ridiculous.
mean
This is
if you want to
ridiculous.
go to Google, just go to Google and ask.
Yeah, I looked at Google.
I don't know. Do you really trust these people and in the comment section more than you trust the Google search? That's kind of weird. They're not even posting links.
I looked right now on Google, and League of Legends has over 100 million active users. Let me look at CS:GO.
Users, no, we're talking about sold.
You said
Company,
users.
wouldn't the
not-
company? No, I didn't. Wouldn't the company like literally brag about the copies sold? That's why
Let's see.
it copies sold. Why would I say users?
We had at peak, as of the last 30 days, there's a peak of 692,966 CS:GO players, and CS:GO is not free. So if we do some math, we can get an estimate of. Oh wait, hold on.
So
If
you're
we do an estimate,
trying
let's
to
see.
count. You're counting up the number by yourself, your opinion, rather than actually finding
No,
a.
I'm looking the number. I'm looking at the numbers right now.
Can you look him up and give a link? Because it's kind of, I don't know.
Okay.
Sound like
here,
bullshit.
here,
You're
I'm gonna
trying.
go
You're
ahead-
trying.
No, right here on the YouTube, right here. I'm gonna put the link right there. Go ahead and click that, and there you can see the Steam charts for CS:GO. And if there's over 692,000 players active within the last 30 days, and CS:GO isn't a free game, then we can do the basic math and get an idea of how many people are exactly have bought CS:GO. I mean, math isn't. I know math isn't your best.
Well,
thing.
if you actually go over here to Google and you actually searched it,
I
we
did
have
search it.
one.
I gave
We
you the
have one
link.
link. Whoa! We have one link going to 7 million and another one to 25 million, which is still very, very good. I don't think you're gonna find a link or a source telling you a game sold over 100 million copies. It's just not realistic. I was trolling you, and you fell for it. You could have just gave me the real answer.
Because first of all, you said.
So,
Look
are
up-
you
no,
telling?
no.
are you telling
I'm
me
gonna.
you
I'm
can
going
find-
to. I'm going to. I'm going to
Can
go
you
through
actually?
what you said.
You
I'm gonna go
actually
through what you
find
said.
an article?
I'm going
Over
to
100 million copies sold.
over 100 million copies sold
I told you
on
100 million
CS:GO.
copies.
On
Yes,
CS:GO.
you're the
Okay.
one that put up the game.
All right. Hold on.
You called out the game. I didn't call that. I said, can you find a PC exclusive
Let's
that
see.
sold over 100 million copies? CS:GO is not exclusive. That
CS:GO.
particular title was available on consoles years ago. It is not exclusive.
But the support for it's going to drop on those consoles eventually. So we might as well just call it an exclusive.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Aha. Okay, fine. If you say so. So then.
Crash Bandicoot's not exclusive if you actually listen to that shit, huh?
No, I don't. I never said Crash Bandicoot was exclusive. Was
Your logic, that's what it would mean. The game's multiplat. It's on multiple platforms.
Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Just a second right here. Well, it's kind of hard to find any game that isn't Minecraft that has sold over 100 million copies.
On PC, right?
On
100 million.
on PC, yes.
So, what is that?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to see the Half-Life 2 sales, actually. I know that game so well.
I don't know if we can even enter Minecraft. It's on too many platforms. They might not actually be consistent with only the PC.
Okay, well, let me look up specifically the PC sales.
Let's see what we can do. My hairline's made out of peanut butter.
Mac, let's see. No, you're right on that. That it's not 100 million specifically on the PC. It's only 26,041,324 people have bought Minecraft on the PC. But when it comes to looking for a game that has sold over 100 million on any platform, you're going to have trouble finding one as well.
I wasn't asking about my platform. I asked specifically about the PC, not my
What does
platform.
it matter? Okay, but why does it matter? Like,
It matters because there's so many people on Steam. You're talking about all these Steam accounts. I thought actually you guys like band together and get one game over 100 million.
Oh, I don't recall a single PC gamer ever saying there has been a PC game with sales like that. I still don't know where you got the number. Do you know a single console game that has even sold 100 million? I don't know why you would even bring it up for the PC, because I can't think of a console game that has sold that high. Because originally I assumed that you meant 100 million users on a specific game on the PC, because yeah, I do know one. I don't know a single console game that has 100 million active users, though.
Okay. Yeah. Well, luck.
Luck?
This debate is really just it's just so awful, man.
I agree.
So ass. Literally. Like I hope that you can talk to Rags and get some support and just try to pass him and subscribers.
I don't talk to
so
Rags.
I can retire. I can retire in peace. I literally have been here a lifetime. And I am waiting for you to surpass Rags and subscribers.
Here's the thing, Jay. Here's the thing. You've been
I
on
help
YouTube
gamers,
for a long time, and you're
you
not
didn't.
very liked.
What? Okay.
Because of the things
let me ask you a question, right? What's your most popular video?
My most popular video is Destiny 2 coming to the PC is bad for the community.
And you told me that you have tons of videos that have more views than I do.
I didn't say I have tons of videos. I said I have videos, like on an average, my videos do get more views than your videos on an average.
That's my highest viewed video. That's what you think?
No, I didn't say I have a video with I don't have a video
I
specifically.
mean, all of my highest viewed videos are all about gaming information and where I helped the gaming community, whether it was the
How have you
PS3 or
helped the
the
gaming
PlayStation.
community? All you've
Whoa,
done
whoa,
is
whoa.
cause
I've
conflict.
actually I walked them through games, told them techniques, I helped. All of these videos have more views than that one video.
But if we look at my videos, all of my videos,
Again,
my
all of
videos,
these
my
videos,
recent videos as well, have more consistent views than yours do
because they're about drama, of course, yes.
because they're
I
about
don't
drama.
I don't post videos about drama, so
Okay,
I
let's
won't
see.
get those.
Let's see if they're all about drama. Let's see real quick. All
Have
right.
somebody popular picture in the thumbnail,
Steam
or
garbage
someone
bin
that is
games,
not
1,000
you in the
views.
thumbnail.
I am in nearly all of my thumbnails, like my cartoon characters, like in the thumbnails.
Never said that. I said not having someone else that is not yourself in the thumbnail, meaning
But what's
another
wrong
YouTuber.
with having them on the thumbnail? Like, what's wrong having
It's
them
attract. It's an attractive topic.
Exactly. It has to be a video that looks appealing. People want to click on a video. Are people going to want to click on a video that has just
I
a
know,
still frame?
I want you to understand what you're doing is great work. Okay?
You said it was
Rags,
bad.
Rags has not told you this, but I think you're doing a great job being a fraud. Like Rags, he just doesn't care that he's a fraud anymore. He's gotten so big that he doesn't give a fuck.
I want to ask you, because
You
I do
really,
have Rags
really
right here
care
on the
about-
line. I
you
do have
actually
Rags here on the
care.
line. I have Rags
Care
here
a
on the
lot.
line. You've never talked to Rags or confronted him about anything. You're choosing to confront me, obviously, because I'm not as big as Rags.
No.
So
Who made a
what-
video about who first?
I made a video on you, yes.
Okay. Who made a video about who first, Rags or me?
Rags made a video on you, yes.
Okay. Did I know of Rags?
I don't know. I don't know if you knew of
No.
Rags before then.
No.
Okay.
Someone
and-
told me about the videos he made about me 4 months after the videos had already been posted. I never even knew the guy existed. I do understand your method and his method of going after YouTubers and exciting these wars, these drama
They're
altercations.
not wars. They're
Wars
correcting
to you.
people. They're correcting people on things that they said that aren't true. And then when it comes to confronting channels like yours, where you call PC gamers beggars, do you honestly think PC gamers are
PC
just gonna
gamers
sit there-
are beggars, bro.
Do you honestly
There's
think PC
there's
gamers?
a ton there's
you honestly
tons of
think
PC
PC
gamers.
Do you honestly think PC gamers are just going to sit there and take an insult like that? Do you honestly think they're going to
I
take
do.
that?
I
you don't
literally do.
So because you don't expect retaliation, because you didn't expect retaliation, you pretty much moderate your comments and you remove people that have an opposing opinion.
Oh boy.
Because I could go through your comment section and you take people away. Like, you take comments away that don't agree with you or oppose you.
Do you understand that it pisses you guys off that I do it?
Yes,
When
it does
someone
make us mad.
types up a long book to me, it pisses them off when I delete it. They spent so much time on that
Yes,
book.
because people want you to read what they say.
Just made sure that it happened almost a year, so I guess September will be when I make this epic video that proves that you guys care about me. The amount of dislikes I've gotten on those videos where I
That's
restricted
not
you.
care.
Oh no
Dislikes aren't care.
You do care. You do care. You do. Now see, look, it's kind of weird that sometimes when you guys post pictures of my videos and I actually see that you disliked it, you care. You care enough to come to the channel that supposedly is irrelevant. You care enough
You're
to make a video
relevant.
on someone.
You're relevant, but not in a good way.
Whoa. I can't be relevant if you call me irrelevant.
Well, the things... Well, you got me there. Perhaps I did say that, didn't I?
Yes, you
But
did.
you are relevant in a bad way.
No, I'm relevant just for people to make views off. I've been here for years.
Yes,
I know how
exactly,
this shit
because
works.
maybe people will continue to say... Look, when you post videos, like your most recent one that you just posted...
And
Are
the
you-
next
are-
one
are you
that's gonna
ser-
be up tomorrow.
Are you seriously
Yeah.
are you seriously not surprised that people will... Are you seriously surprised people make a video on you about the things you say? Does that genuinely surprise you?
About me, a
Yes.
day. Do you know?
Do I know what?
Do you know how many people that actually are subscribed to Rags just like you that make videos about me each day?
I can imagine there's quite a few. You say some pretty
Exactly,
retarded
bro.
things.
And that's why I call all you guys Rags Dick Riders.
That's not called being a rags dick rider. That's seeing
Well,
someone.
once again,
Okay, why would it make
Rags found me, which is a PlayStation gamer. I had nothing to do with the PC universe.
the PC universe?
Oh yeah, the PC universe. The video I made where there were 12 PC petitions, and I called you guys out on begging. After last year, finding out that you guys were begging for Spider-Man,
Okay.
begging for Days Gone,
Here's the
begging for
problem.
Horizon,
Here's the
begging
problem.
for
Here's the
Uncharted
problem.
4.
Here's the
Just
problem. Okay,
begging,
let me ask. Okay.
begging.
Let's
Why
let's
can't
hold
you
on.
guys sit down and play the games you already own? You
Okay,
have more
let me
exclusives
ask
than
you.
us, right?
Let me ask you.
Do
Let me
you-
ask you. Let me
Okay,
ask
wait
you.
up. Do you not have more exclusives than us?
Yes.
Play them. There's no reason to beg for what we
Okay.
have.
First of all, you can't tell people
So,
what to do. Then let me
Look,
continue.
I'm gonna say this. I guarantee you, after E3 on June 12th, there will be new videos and new people begging for me to expose.
Okay, let me ask you one thing.
I am waiting.
No. Hold on. You haven't even given me a chance here.
for
Let
that
me
to
ask you
happen.
one thing. Okay, let's go on the assumption that it's begging, as you say. What is wrong with people wanting to play a PlayStation game on their platform? What is wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong.
Then
Dreaming,
why do you act
dreaming
out on
is,
it? Why do you
dreaming,
act out on it?
Dreaming is fun. Dreaming is fun.
Dreaming is fun.
But when you're begging and you actually think it's gonna happen, that's weird.
Okay.
Like, that's like a
Here's
weird
the thing, Jay.
fixation, like
Here's the thing
a
people
fetish
don't
that
get
you
about
got.
you, Jay. Jay, here's the thing people don't
This
get
begging
about you.
thing is a fetish.
Jay, here's the thing
And
people
it's,
don't get
it's
about
getting
you.
fucking-
You get
Every time I play-
irritated. You get irritated by people who want to play PlayStation games. You get irritated that they want it to come to the platform. That irritates you. Why?
Why?
Why does it irritate you?
Should know. You're asking the question. Why?
No.
Are you gonna?
The-
Are
no,
you gonna
the-
assume
what?
anything this time?
What? Oh my god. No. I am asking you.
You're not gonna assume anything.
I am asking. No, because
Well, that's
you're
a first in this
transparent.
whole
You're
debate.
transparent,
This is
okay?
a first
you're transparent.
in the
Jay.
debate where you just did not assume something about me. It doesn't irritate me. It's funny. I'm glad that I can expose you
No,
guys.
because when we watch your videos, the tone of your voice, your reaction, it does irritate you. You're transparent. Why
Look.
does it bother you if PC gamers want to play PlayStation games?
Why does it
because
bother
PC
you
gamers
that-
don't have a problem with PC games going to console. You didn't see
No.
you didn't see PC gamers freaking out with XCOM 2 going over to console. They were embracing that idea.
I don't think so. Sorry.
You don't think so, huh?
Shit.
Really?
What,
if I
PC
remember,
gamer,
it was console
what
gamers that
PC
petitioned
gamer made
for
a
GTA
YouTube
5 not
video
to come to
saying
PC.
it's fucking good to bring that game over? What PC gamer said, yes, I want?
Nobody's
name-
going to make
name-
a video
name
on
one.
it because people are normal.
What gives a fuck? I just want to know, what is the problem with PS4 having its own exclusive? Why is it bad? Why are exclusives bad?
Because it only limits those games. It limits those games to one system, and people don't want the system. They want the games. Because people don't like the hardware of the PS4. They want to run those games at better settings, at better frame rates on their platform. In fact, if you look at it from this angle, it means that Sony's really good at making games. So good to the point that even PC players want to play it. I don't see how you don't see it that way.
Well, guess what? You can buy a PS4.
I don't want to. And a lot of
Exactly.
people don't.
So guess what? You have too many exclusives to worry about the few exclusives that we're gonna have at E3 this year. So I shouldn't see a single PC fanboy on Twitter or on Change.org begging for our games. They do it. I make a video. They do
people
it.
want
I
to-
expose them. It's very simple.
People want to play those games on the PC. And there's no harm in that.
PC has more exclusives than the PS4.
And
Remember
well,
that.
there's nothing wrong with having even more.
Okay, but exclusives are bad. You just said it. You
Okay.
said exclusives are bad.
You need
And
to
guess-
understand. You
whoa,
need to
whoa, whoa,
understand.
whoa, whoa.
No. You need to
Your
understand.
platform has more exclusives than the consoles, right?
Okay, but let me explain to you why they're exclusive, because this is something you don't understand. There are
Undertale?
games. There are games.
Undertale can't run on a PS4. Undertale can't run on a PS Vita?
Undertale's on the is not on the PS4 because Sony hasn't even come to the developer of Undertale and asked him if he could put the game on their system.
They don't want that fucking garbage.
Why?
It's true. They
So
don't
you
want
said
that
garbage.
garbage.
So you
We
said
have
garbage.
tons. We have tons. We have tons of indie games that I've played and supported,
So
such as Ocean.
are you saying PS4 gamers wouldn't
I got
want League of
Ocean
Legends?
Horn on the PS.
Are you saying PS4 gamers wouldn't want League of Legends? Games like that. What game were they
PS4?
not? Such a competitive game with such a serious esports scene.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I don't want that.
But that's just you. You're not speaking on the behalf of all gamers. But if you are, that makes you an asshole.
Okay, let me say this once again. I guess you want a video from me. I'll post a video Monday, and we'll see how many people. No. We'll see how many people on the console are begging for PC exclusives compared to the PC fans on Change.org begging for PS4 exclusives. But
what is the highest number?
In June,
give me the highest number of begs. What's the highest number of people that have signed up on a petition for a PS4 game? What's the highest? The highest number.
You don't know? You're supposed to be a PC gamer and you don't know?
No, I don't know because I don't look at petitions and say, "Oh, look, we're begging." I don't, because I'm a normal human. You know, I'm a normal fucking human being. You wouldn't know what that is, but I do want to know what is the highest number.
The smart ass stuff you're saying. It's kind of weird. Okay, I'm a gamer. I go to game websites. They post that. Which means if they post it and I'm not posting it, more and more people, besides the people that even watch my videos, know that you guys are begging. Actually, if you go to the comment section of these articles that are featuring these Change.org PC petitions, you actually see more and more people, besides myself, teasing you about the fact that you guys are begging for these games.
Stop calling it begging. It's asking. It's asking. It's not begging. It's not begging.
Okay. This is a new one. This is a new one for a game that just got delayed. Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PC is sitting at 56,000 signatures for one unknown reason.
That is a relatively small number in comparison to the total
Why
population
beg for the game?
PC.
What's the point? The first two weren't on there. What's the point?
What would be wrong with having it on there? What would be wrong with having it on the PC?
What's the point? No one made this type. No one of this caliber even.
Because nobody is going to be. Nobody is trying.
No one wanted the first two games, so why do you want the second one?
Here's the thing that you don't seem to understand. Not every PC gamer out there knows about these petitions. There's a few that know about these petitions, so go and sign up.
Yeah, I understand that. But when the game got its trailer last year, there were tons of PC fanboys on Twitter begging for this game.
You mean asking? They were asking.
They were pissed off that at the bottom of the official website, they didn't see Steam or PC logo beside the Xbox One or PS4
because
logo.
They want it on their system. Of course they would be upset. Because they want to play it on their system. What do you mean, why?
You didn't want the first two on your system. Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption 1, you did not beg for those games to be on your system. You ignored them in two different generations. Red Dead Redemption and the PS3.
No.
Red Dead Redemption and the PS3, Red Dead Revolver on the Xbox. No one wanted those games. So why ask for Red Dead Redemption 2 if you weren't dedicated to wanting those games?
Why are you saying no one wanted those games? Because there's clearly a lot of people and a lot of YouTube channels out there where people say, boy, I wish Red Dead Redemption was on the PC. Why are you saying nobody?
And Red Dead Revolver?
You're literally
what about
saying
Red Dead
nobody.
Revolver, the first one? What about Red Dead Revolver?
Because Red Dead Revolver is kind of a niche game. There's not a lot of people that know about it.
It's the first in the series.
Yes, it's the first in the series, but not a lot of people know that.
You continue to support a developer's project, they will continue to make games and support you. It's how it works, right?
Say that again?
Okay, so buying games from a developer shows support. You understand that?
Yes. So don't buy used games. But go ahead.
If they get enough money from a particular system's fan base, they will continue to make games for that particular system's fan base.
Mm-hmm.
If they decide to make the game multi-plot, and the game is successful on all systems, they will continue to make that game multi-plot.
Uh-huh.
Example.
Go on.
Destiny 2 coming to the PC for the first time. Battle.net. They're going to test you guys out to see if you're going to support it. They're going to isolate the sales to see how many of you support it. Two, I'm pretty sure Rockstar is not going to take the chance putting this game on Steam
Funny
or
because
wherever they put
they
it
did
at.
what they did with GTA 5 and it was massively successful.
Oh, they did it day one?
They didn't do it day one. No.
Whoa. Did they do it the second generation day one?
No.
Okay,
Why does it matter if it was day? Why does it matter
wait?
if it was day one or not?
Wait, because you guys had to wait until after the real gamers showed their support.
No. No.
No,
That makes no
That is a
sense.
correct answer. That's a correct answer.
No.
It makes every sense because in the beginning of the debate, you said PC gamers don't believe in supporting day one.
They don't. There are a lot that don't. I am one of those individuals.
The point of the developer skipping your system in the first year or the first generation.
What about them skipping it though? What about it?
You guys don't need it. They getting their money from the console gamers. Who gives a fuck?
But they still released it on the PC, and it still sold tremendously.
Late. Super late.
And?
Very late.
And?
2 generations late, to be exact.
Actually, if
So
you
it
look
doesn't
at
matter
it,
if you're begging.
it only
If
sold.
you can
It only
just wait.
sold. It only
If you
sold.
can just
It only sold about a few months after the PS4 version and Xbox One version. But you, of course, you want to pay attention to the gaps because you're.
Grand Theft Auto 5 came out on the PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, and the Xbox One. You're telling me the PC version outsold 4 different console versions?
I didn't say it outsold. When did I say it outsold?
You said it sold well.
Yes, it sold well. I didn't say it outsold.
Well, look. Drop it. It came late.
But why does that matter if it came late if it still sold well?
Because this petition matters to you. You think it's a good thing to want games on the PC the same day. It doesn't matter if you're not going to support it day one.
Yes. No. Oh my gosh. You don't get it, do you? You don't get it. People want the option to purchase those games on their platform. That's what they want.
And if a developer continues to see that particular franchise does not sell good day one, or other games from that same developer that does not sell good day one.
Let me ask you.
Why? What is the point of bringing other games over day one from that same developer?
Let me ask you, okay? Because I'm gonna give you a question here, right? If let's say there's another Infamous game coming out, all right? Theoretically, let's just say if there's another Infamous game coming out, and it has its reviews before its launch, and the reviews are all negative. Are you still going to buy it day one? Are you?
I brought tons of games.
No. Answer the question. Are you going to buy it day one, even though if you know it's really bad? Are you?
I don't know if it's really bad unless I play it myself. I played the very, very bad reviewed game today.
And let's say that.
No,
okay,
I played Knack today. And people watch me play Knack. Yes. And a lot of people that thought the game was shit based off of reviews, seeing me play it for 3 hours straight, they actually understood that the game wasn't as bad as the reviews said. They turned around.
But a lot of people's expectations in the game were higher, so when they saw that the game wasn't as great as they were expecting it to be,
whoa.
They weren't interested.
It doesn't really matter if you're going to read the reviews and not actually buy or play the game.
That's exactly what reviews are for. People use reviews as a deciding factor if they're going to buy the game or not.
Look, that's a horrible...
You use review scores as some kind of ammo.
That's real. That's just
How's that
real
bad?
horrible.
How?
It really is bad. That means you don't buy any games unless somebody else tells you it's good?
What?
So you just basically told me you won't buy a game unless somebody else tells you it's good.
I won't buy a game if I know it's bad. I'll buy a game if people say, yeah, that game is good.
How do you know it's bad if you didn't give it a chance and play it?
Because the review scores, if the review scores are consistent throughout the board, then I will know if that game is bad or not.
Undertale is sitting at a 92. It does not look like a 92 game, and it looks like shit, and it plays like shit.
Then play it.
It's garbage.
Oh my god. People like here in the chat are saying you're a fucking retard, and...
It's garbage. Look, bro. Look, I understand what you're trying to get at, but... right now, it's just not working.
Yeah, your brain's not working. I know.
No. The insults doesn't matter. That's
they matter to me.
Taking away from it's taking away from the focus. First of all,
your focus was never on here. You're proving
multiple times. You're proving multiple times that you're not a gamer. That you don't even take the chance in playing a game, a demo or beta, before you hear it from someone else that the game is good. That's not what a real gamer actually does.
Okay, so a real gamer just goes out and
If
splurges his
every
money.
gamer,
A real
if
gamer just
every
splurges his
gamer,
money.
if
Okay.
every gamer, if every gamer did what you did, a lot of developers would be out of
No, if
work.
a lot of gamers did what I did, it would shoo out the bad developers and bring out the good ones.
And then those developers, those good ones, would still skip your system for the consoles because
I
that's
don't
where the
think
real money
so.
is. Red Dead Redemption 2,
Red Dead Redemption 2. Whether it comes to PC or not, I don't know.
it will come late.
GTA 5 came. But
It
why
came
does it
two
matter? Why does it
generations late.
matter if it
came
comes
two
late?
generations late.
But why does that matter? Because it's still sold
It's,
well.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing with WB, right? They put Injustice 2 on the consoles. They're not even worrying about you guys. They don't care. They know where the real gamers are. They know who's going to buy the game.
What? They know who's
Injust-
going to buy the game. Yeah, they know PC players would buy it too.
No, they don't. You guys shitted all over their last games on the PC.
Because
Everyone
they weren't
knows it, and
they weren't good on the
continue to
PC.
tell them. If you continue to tell them that their game is bad, why do you think they're going to support your system a third time?
They're not going to put it on the PC because they know people will trash it and expose it. And they don't want that publicity. So they'll put it on the console where the good boys like you are, where you'll be like, oh, it's good, even though there are many flaws to it. And you're just going to smile there.
Name some flaws for Injustice 2.
Name some
Since you
flaws
played
from
it.
Injustice 2. I can't name flaws if I haven't played it.
Hey, exactly. So you don't know there's any flaws.
No, it's not on the PC, so how can we point out if there's flaws in it? That's stupid. Why are you asking
I have
me
over
that?
5 hours of gameplay. I haven't went through the fucking map. I don't have any glitches where
What
I'm
is your
falling through the
point?
fucking map.
That doesn't make any sense here.
I played the game after the reviews came out. The reviews agreed with my gameplay. The game is
Okay,
good.
good. That's
I
good.
played it. The reviews are good.
Okay, good. So the reviews were good, and the game was good, and you liked it. See? Good, right?
After I looked at the reviews. Big
After you
difference
looked at the
between
reviews. Okay.
After.
But let's say you're in a scenario where you buy a game and it's atrocious and it's really bad. And then you look at the reviews and you see that the reviews were also really bad, and you think to yourself, gee, I wish I would have looked at the reviews ahead of time.
I've done that last generation, and then I dropped.
Tell me you enjoyed The Order 1886. Tell me you enjoy No Man's Sky. Tell me you enjoyed those games. Tell me. Say you enjoyed
I enjoyed
them.
Order 1886. I got my refund for No Man's Sky.
Tell me you enjoy. Oh, you got your refund for No Man's Sky. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you knew that the game, if you saw the review scores of the game, now if you saw the review scores of the game and you saw that they were really bad beforehand, would you still buy
I
it?
got my refund and I played the game.
Right.
So it doesn't really matter. It's my first refund
It's your first refund.
ever.
Oh,
Order 1886 is not a bad game. It was shitted on by journalists and reviewers, but it doesn't mean it was a bad
It's not
game.
a great game. It's.
How do you know? Have you played it?
I'm looking at the review scores and they're all consistent, and I trust reviewers that know what they're saying over you.
Words are gonna tell you something, but not gameplay.
I'm going to put my trust into professionals.
So once again, you're proving that you're listening to someone else. If they tell you something's good, you're gonna go support it.
I am
if
going
it's
to take
bad,
their opinion into mind. Yes. Why wouldn't I?
so that's how you decide what games you're gonna support.
Oh,
Someone
okay.
else tells you.
What's wrong with that, though?
You're not gonna trust your gut. You're not gonna play
No,
demos
I'm not
or
going to trust
betas.
my gut.
You're not gonna do your own research. You're just gonna put your faith in someone else.
No, doing my research is looking at the reviews.
That's bullshit. Look,
That's bullshit. How? Why? How?
a very shitty debate, and you are a fraud. I'm going to enjoy some anime on my PS4, and I hope you have a nice Memorial Day weekend. All Frutanga's fans, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for getting him so many views for this video. You guys are awesome. Frutanga, you're a fucking fraud, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, totally. Everybody go sub to Jay. He's the better YouTuber, totally. Clearly. Well then, he's out of here, guys. That was, quite honestly, the worst thing I have ever done in my life. I'm pretty sure I have formed about 20 peptic ulcers in my stomach. I have not ever been as stressed as I have just been right now. I don't understand this mindset. This is going to forever be on YouTube for all to see. So you can just get a glimpse at the retardation of JayTechTV. And to all of his subscribers that are here in the live chat, I legit want to know, why are you subscribed to this retard? Why do you continue
He's
to
a
watch his
bitch, man.
videos? Why? Why do you guys continue to watch his videos? Okay. And with that being said, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Thanks for joining. This 172 people. We maxed out at 200 people today watching this, guys. That was awesome. And share it with your mom, your grandma, your parents, your kids, your priest. And with that being that,